Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope my audio and video is clear. Please type AVC so that we can start. I don't think anybody is joining today. It's already 3 minutes past. Can't wait. Okay, thank you so much. So, first, I would like to know if you have any issues about the previous session. Let's do one thing. Let's discuss that towards the end because, in case in between some people join, then we can discuss it together, right? So let me just complete today's session is about a very important topic and my all-time favorite topic, that is thumbnail designing. Okay, so we'll be creating thumbnail. We will be first understanding the science or the logic behind thumbnail, why some thumbnail fetches a lot of view and some thumbnails are unable to fetch, how we can precisely understand how we should be doing back calculation, so on and so forth. With that being said, let us straight hit to our screen. Okay, I hope everything is clearly visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we get into the practical thing, let us do a little bit of observation, because when it is about thumbnail, you will have to do a lot of back calculation, which starts from observing others' thumbnail. So as we know, our system, the way we handle YouTube, starts with content research. That gives us a command that what topic we are creating, already those topics are dealt with, right? With some, because we are creating only on filtered topics for at least for 30 to 40 videos until we get our channel monetized precisely, right? That gives an idea that we would be having so many thumbnails to refer with. So the first thing which a thumbnail does is summarize the video. Now many people do take this exact thing as a hook also. They do not really give a perfect idea about what is this content all about. They instead raise curiosity. Okay, so some thumbnails are summarized format, some thumbnails are curiosity builder. So let us see some such like contents where you will understand if you go through that video. Okay, let us take a random content. Okay, let's take the first video. Okay, 7 minutes long video. From this thumbnail, we understand shot with AI. This is precisely saying that this video, this content will describe something about creating some human character or some images with AI. So this is something related to AI. Similarly, if I talk about this third content, the most shocking trailers, right? So the most shocking trailer, it gives us a kind of curiosity. As you can see, the thumbnail itself is having half and half faces, which kind of giving us a curiosity that what would be there inside the content. Now let us understand from the perspective of the most famous YouTuber on planet as of now, that is Mr. Beast. Let's take this channel as consideration, Mr. Beast's namesake channel, which is his main channel. Okay, so his thumbnails, if you go to their video section, his thumbnails are completely AI generated. Okay, these are AI generated, but the contents are human shot most of the time, or some gaming type of contents. But as you can see, one thing you should observe, there is very less number of words in the thumbnail. So keep it in a notepad that number one is limited elements utilization on thumbnail. Thumbnail shouldn't be a piece of artwork or a poster which will hold all the information about the content. No, that is not what we look for. Thumbnail should be meaningful. Thumbnail should have a perfect psychology behind it. And thumbnail should be attention grabbing. These are the three main reason why we create thumbnail. Clear? So here, as you can see, all these thumbnails are looking quite attention grabbing, and you barely understand what is there inside this, but it is very much curiosity building. It doesn't answer any of your question, rather it increases the number of queries in your mind, isn't it? Can you figure out anything? So right after checking the thumbnail, the person, if they cannot figure out, then what would they do? They will read. Would you risk drawing for $500,000? Right? So this is even more shocking. Okay? I survived 100 hours in an ancient temple. Okay? So these are all attention grabbing and curiosity building. So be it whatsoever, you will also have to fall into either of these category, either like this curiosity building category, or a gist, right? Right, like as you can see, this thumbnail, if you talk about, this is Higgsfield Soul 2.0, says about the software, right? This thumbnail, it's about something. It's clearly shows, but see, most of the thumbnails are having very less number of words. The more words you put, it becomes more clumsy and it makes no sense. Do not make the thumbnail clumsy. I have seen it is a tendency of newcomers. They think whatever I'm putting in title, I should be putting all those words in description. No, thumbnail. No, that is not the case. Instead, thumbnail should be complementing your title. It should not hold the same information as your title. You see, all these people do this now. In thumbnail, they don't type exactly what they type in the titles, because both of the things are important. Next point is combo. Title thumbnail combo. As I told you, title and thumbnail are complement to each other. They are like husband and wife. Okay, if somebody looks at the thumbnail, they should be having the requirement to look at the title as well, and then only your CTR is going to increase. You know, all these points matter. How many seconds a person is holding their attention on your content before clicking on the content also matters. And the matter of fact is, if you hover on any content, let's say you see any content's thumbnail, you will get to see, but as soon as you hover, it starts playing. You don't even have to click either, and it starts playing, isn't it? Okay, so this is pretty cool. So that is very important. Next, we will create the thumbnails in 5 minutes. Okay, design found. Now let us talk about the visual part. Now, so far we were talking about the objective. Why do we create the thumbnail? Now let us understand the design part. A thumbnail, if I consider it as in a designer perspective, first is the elements, and a thumbnail will not hold any element more than 3 to 5. 3 to 5 words are the maximum that typography can be there in a thumbnail. In fact, typography comes towards the end, last requirement of the thumbnail. First is the 3-second rule. You know, our goldfish's attention is actually more than human attention nowadays, right? So within first 3 seconds, either you win the race or you ruin it. Simple as that. So viewers scroll fast. They will have under 3-second time to decide whether they are going to watch a video or not. So you will have to create that type of attention grabbing thumbnail. You get my point. Next, rule of thirds. Key elements, more than 3 key elements if you keep, meaning image, text boxes, and there can be an arrow or maybe a logo or whatever you are giving. More than 3 elements if you give, that becomes clumsy. Try to fix to 3 elements only. Whenever you're creating a thumbnail, make it clean and vibrant. Focal point, there should be 3 main focal point: face, object, and text. If there is any face, then that should be very prominent. If there is any object, if you want to add any object not necessarily has to be a product. It can be a logo, it can be an arrow, it can be some sign or something like that. That is object. And finally the text. If I talk about one of my contents or one of such contents, see here the faces are there and the text. There is no element. There is no nothing else is there. Right, in this thumbnail, there is a figure, there is a clean background and a vibrant text with an arrow. Okay, that's an element. Here it's just a face and the text. Face, the image, and small element. Okay, so all these thumbnails, okay, all these thumbnails have text and elements both, and a face. Right, if I talk about this thumbnail, it's having some text, face, and an element. Clear? So that is pretty much about the thumbnail. So 3 things majorly you can put in the thumbnail, nothing more than that. Next, contrast and brightness. It should be bright enough. You understand, the subject should pop out, and in front of subject the text would pop out. So you will have to understand the color theory also. If the background is dark, you see, if the background is bluish, either keep white or yellow or orange. These colors are complement to each other. Okay. If the background is red, then it is better to use white. If the background is black or gray, use yellow. These are the complementing colors. Okay, purple, with purple, yellow goes well. Anything which is bluish, purple is bluish colored, yellow, orange, this white goes well as well. Okay, so this is pretty much about. If it is green, if the color is green, then red should be the complementing color. Red, orange, okay, these black, these are the complementing color to the green color. You're getting my point? So make sure that if the background is of blue color or any color that is more like that is more darker side, then the text would be on lighter color and complementary colors. Okay, now let us understand one more thing, that is color wheel. You see, this is color wheel. Okay, whichever color is opposite, you can take that color as in a consideration. Okay, copy image. Let me paste it here itself. Color therapy. I'm giving it after color therapy. I'm pasting it here. Okay. Okay, as you can see, the blue colors are in cooler side and opposite colors can be used. If your background is of the blue side or black side, then you should be using these colors. Remember, this has to be abided by. Otherwise, I have seen many mentees whose thumbnails do not fetch attention because they do not understand the color wheel or color psychology. Okay, even each color has a psychological effect as well. Okay, some colors give peace, like blue related colors, those are very pleasing color. If you want to show some vibrance or some energy, Then orange, yellow, these are very bright color. If you see these colors, it looks look wise, it shows joyful colors. These are joyful colors. Green is faith, trust, these things builder. And red is more power, energy, affection. These things are shown by red, orange, these colors. So you should be having that understanding also. This is important when you are actually creating the brand presence or brand color. If anybody is having that as aspect in mind, please consider this. A brand can be represented highly by the brand colors, and the implementation of brand color will be there throughout that brand's presence in the market. Okay. So this is pretty much about it. Now let us go. We will be using only one software for thumbnail, that is Canva as of now. You do not have to, go for any other software as of yet. Why am I emphasizing? Because Canva, as far as thumbnail is concerned, Canva can do everything. Trust me. After using more than 220 softwares to be precise, I'm giving this opinion. Take Canva's Pro version, but okay. First, how to create the design. First, you'll have to go to this top left hand side corner, create button, and here simply type YouTube thumbnail. See, we can make things in a different manner also. To be very frank, none of my thumbnails are just made in Canva. No, but I am dealing with this since past 4 years. So the expertise, the fluency of the system which I have developed working day in and day out since past 4 years, if I try to emphasize that on you, it will be overwhelming for you, because you are doing everything by yourself for the very first time, right? Editing to scripting to remembering what are the parts of the video. While editing, you'll have to remember how much hook is supposed to be given, then intro, then entire shoot and everything. And most importantly, you are dealing with conventional channels. So considering all these things in mind, for first 30 videos, I am more keen to emphasize on the logic yet efficiency. If I make the process very complicated, it can be as complicated as you can see on these are all AI generated thumbnails. In fact, if I go to VAGPE Media, all those are my maximum of my thumbnails are AI. These are all AI generated thumbnails. Okay, but if I want to adhere, you will have to learn prompting and advanced level prompting. In fact, there are so many tools which you might have to understand. So why to unnecessarily complicate the process, right? Anyway, you can over the time, you once things are very settled, within 30 videos you will see your process is smooth. You go into an automation mode, right? You don't have to put it in your brain. Things will be done like as soon as you edit your video, first I'll be creating the body, after that I'll be creating the hook, then I'll add the intro. It'll automatically, your hands will keep on walking by, you will reach to 30th video, take my word. So till then, I would suggest, do not waste your time on experimenting and A/B testing. Try to make it simple yet correct at the first go. That should be your call to action now. Agreed or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes, instead of complicating the process, there can be complication. If I start talking about complication, star is the limit, right? So why, when everything is new to me, why should I emphasize my time on one segment where there are 10 segments which I am dealing with at this moment? You are actually juggling with so many things, starting from content research, new thing, understanding algorithm, new thing, then shooting, new thing, editing, new thing, thumbnail creation, new, content SEO, new, publishing different types of content, new. So many new things you're doing, that is more than enough. Do it for 5 times, you will feel confident. Before that, nothing will be perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. 5 contents are the pusher, right? Then accelerate. right? After fifth content, fifth to 15th content will be acceleration. How short is the time by when you can actually create the content and publish it? Weekly 3 contents will be our target, your target. 5th to 15th should be completed within matter of 2 weeks or 3 weeks rather, right? After 15th to next 15 contents, you have the option to develop, understand what your audience is liking, where your audience is dropping. Then you will have to go through the analytic video, sessions which will be taking moving forward, right? So you'll have to come back. Now analytics will be Hebrew, complete Hebrew, because there is no data in your dashboard. Whatever I am showing, that is my dashboard. My dashboard would be different from Mrs. Roy's dashboard. Mrs. Roy's dashboard would be different than Mr. Ajay's dashboard. Unless and until you guys are having some reflection at your own dashboard, it will simply make no sense. But then again, I will not be there till the time you would be covering that stage. So we'll be taking the session, you'll be having the recording time and again you'll have to maybe come back to understand, okay, Paulomi, what did she say about this? If the reach is this and what was the ratio and those things, to understand that, maybe you'll have to come back. That's the reason sir is there with you guys for 1 year. Getting my point? If you cannot review, you'll have to come on Saturday sessions to get the review done. Okay? So many things you're doing, don't complicate the process. Make it simple. Okay, if you talk about complication, I can make it as complicated as you can even imagine or can't imagine. But I don't prefer to do that. So YouTube thumbnail, simply click on this. Simple yet clear. These logics will be maintained. Pretty about sure about it. Logics will be maintained without complicating the process. First is topic. Let's say I have a topic. Let's say I have a topic about what do you want me to create? Maybe a podcast, okay, or how to be more confident on stage. That's my topic. Okay, so for this I will go to template. Okay, here I will give communication and I will first take any thumbnail which is already made by experts, so that 90% of the thing would be predetermined, would be there. Okay, so from here choose any one of it if you like. Let's say okay, let's say I'm taking this one. This is looking like the person is communicating with an audience, so I pretty much like it. Now after you choose a content, there can be a requirement of you replacing yourself, because there can be two types of contents, to be very frank. One is two types of brands. One kind of brand is where you don't have really personification. You don't need to personify yourself. You are creating a business brand, like in VAGPE, right? VAGPE, I don't need to promote myself as the face behind VAGPE. I am promoting my company, so I can go for any face, so to say, or any style or design. Okay, but if this would have been Paulomi's AI world, a Paulomi's editing world, then there is a personification required. In that case, I had to create an image like this. Now, if you want to create such image, it is very easy. You can just take this fellow here, make the background color maybe green. Okay, now download it. Simple as that. If you want to personify it, if this image is okay, then very good. We can go to the next step. If not, then what to do? Okay. Now you have an option here also, I guess. Let's see. Imagine. me see. Spend. Reimagine is there. Image streamer is there. No, I cannot see it. Okay, no problem. Go simply to Gemini. Okay. Go simply to Gemini. Okay, let me do it in Sunday thing. Go to Tool, Create Image. Go to this plus button. Take the image you downloaded. Simple. And take one of your images. Simple as that. If you want to personify it. If not, then go ahead with the normal image. Okay, now give a small prompt. Swap the reference image 1 is content reference. Okay. Okay. Content reference means the content, the style, everything will be same. And reference to or image 2. Keep it image 1, image 2. Next, image 2. Character reference. Now you describe what you want. I want or write create a thumbnail, an image like image 1, replacing the character in image 2. 100% face match with image 2, but the gesture and expression should be like image 1. And aspect ratio is noted as AR. Give a full stop or give a comma. AR 16:9 and create. There is a high chance that they will give this gesture to my background itself, or it can be vice versa. Okay, that is one way. Now, while this image is getting generated, let us edit this image. Let's say I want to use the same image, but the background color has to be black and teal green. Okay, so that's my color. So for this, I will go to elements. There are different ways. Okay, first you can get gradient or black, or give gradient background. In element, the keywords, these are called searching keywords, are very important. Okay, I will show you a couple of things which you will be amazed that without giving those keywords, it should have not come. Now, my color is teal green and black. So this perfectly matches with my brand color. So I will be clicking on this. So I'll be clicking on this. Now you have the color gradients here. If you want to change that gradient, you can do that. Now you right click on this and set it as background. Okay. Now these things, elements, I don't need. So I just need the text. Okay. Now I will modify the text as well. But as long as this fellow is concerned, I am just sticking to this fellow only. Now let us see by time this is ready or not. Yes. So they have created it, but I am not liking the facial expression. Okay. But anyway, I'm just considering this as I'm just taking it as a trial. You can keep on modifying the prompt if you don't like the expression. Okay. But otherwise, things are okay. So I'll just take it as an example. And what I'll do is I'll go to this duplicate button. I'll just remove this guy and I will upload that image. Okay. So first things first, I'll go to app section. Okay. Here I will type image upscaler. Now this upscaler which I am taking is Canva's own image upscalers, but this is available for Canva Pro plan, unlimited. So that's the reason I emphasize that you should be going for Canva Pro. Now I will go to this image. I'll take it. I'll upscale it first. So till 4x I can upscale. So let me be till 4x only. Add to design. Okay, they're saying the size is a problem. 50 MB, more than 50 MB, they cannot take. So in that case, I will directly take the image itself. So let me just take it from here. Go to upload section and just simply upload. So that means the image is more than enough. You don't really have to upscale it anymore. Okay, now take it and go to BG remover. Okay, let it upload, then it will be removing the background. Okay, now just cut the frame a little bit, make it long. Okay. Okay. Now, few things which you may do as per your requirement. First is, if you want
how you remove the background of that
by this
image?
background BG remover, again a pro feature. Go to this BG remover, it will be removing by the background. Okay. Now another thing which I would suggest is select the image if you want to give a shadow so that the image pops up, because we know that you will have to make the images very prominent. Yep. So if you want further popping up the image, go to edit section and here go a little downwards. There is an effect section. Where did I go? Select the image which you want to pop up. It will only work for image, not for text. Text popping up is different system. Image popping up is different system. So I'll select the image. I'll go to edit section. Now come a little downwards. In effect section, you have something called shadow. Click on that and there is an option called drop shadow. Just click on that. As soon as you click on the drop shadow, you see the image has become little small, but there is a nice shadow behind it. So what you can do, either you can just position it little downwards or you can increase the size, whatever is convenient for you. So it kind of looks more vibrant. Now, how about if you want to change the dimension of the shadow or the blurriness of the shadow? If you want to make it more blurred or more sharp, then what should you do? Go to these three dots. Once this is applied, these three dots will appear. Okay, go to these three dots, come a little downwards. Here you have all the control. If you want to increase the blurriness, you can increase or decrease. Okay, if you want to change the angle a little bit, you can change it. See, the angle is getting changed. As and how you need, you can try. Okay, distance from the person and the shadow, you can change it. Okay, intensity, you can increase, it will become more sharp. If you decrease, it will be more blurred. Okay, blur amount, you can increase or decrease, up to you. Once it is satisfactory, if you want, even you can change the color of the shadow, which I prefer not to change, because shadow is having only one color no matter what, right? So after this, just situate it in the right way. There is something which you don't need to significantly put on the thumbnail, which I have seen many creators do for nothing. Number one, subscription button. No reason why you put subscription button. Why? Logic behind it, nobody decides whether they will be subscribing to your channel by seeing your thumbnail. No, that is not the functionality of thumbnail. Do not put that, because I have restricted. I have told you, as far as my experience is concerned, I have shown you so many contents. More than three elements are not allowed. So you must have seen there is no thumbnail here where you would be seeing subscription button, the logo. Very rare there is a thumbnail where they put a logo. No need. Only T series and all, they still add logo. Other than that, and news channels, I don't think you are having any one of them. Right? So no need to put any logo. Okay? Okay. So no logo, no subscription button on the thumbnail. Clear? Now the main part. What should you write in the thumbnail? For this, you need to do a back calculation. As I told you, you must be following one thing. Okay. So stage confidence. No, not stage confidence. Communication. Confident communication. I'm just taking a random content. I know that you guys are starting the process with your content research. So you will just, instead of these random keywords, you will just copy that particular title which you're recreating and paste it here. Simple as that. And so many videos will be coming because that is a popular topic, right? Think faster and speak cleaner. See, 9 months before, 4.7 million views. You see the thumbnail and the title are different. Whatever is mentioned on thumbnail is complementing the title. Here again, how to respond with confidence. Respond with confidence, tips to improve. Never you will see the thumbnail and the title look same. Speak like a pro. That's all. Okay. And number of elements. One image, a few words, done. One image, few words, and there are some elements, done. Never more than 3 elements you will see. This is again a little bit clumsy thumbnail. This is not relevant at all. Week 1, week 2, week 3, even if he would have written 6-week structured guide, would have been enough. These making no sense. Do not do that. Vadiku, simple. Speak like this, simple. Okay, see the views. 4 lakh view in 5 months. You're getting my point, right? Writing too much might destroy your click-through rate. Do not do it. Talk like this. Simple like that. Think fast, talk smart. Okay. So I will give you speak like a pro. This one. Let's take this one as a consideration. Speak like a pro. So here you can take the same thumbnail, same text box, no problem. Here I will be making the change. So double click on this. Speak. First write. Speak. Speak like a pro. That's all. Okay. So I'll make speak like this. Just duplicate it. Like. Again duplicate. Where am I going? This floating box, 3 dots. Clicking on that, duplicating. Simple. Okay. A pro. Okay. Now there is something called hierarchy. Okay. How can hierarchy define? Hierarchy can be 3 types. One is ascending hierarchy, one is descending hierarchy, one is asymmetrical hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy works in texts, specifically when your texts are very important to grab the attention. Now let us understand by duplicating this particular thumbnail in 3 ways. What do I mean by that? First is ascending. Okay, Ascending, meaning it is small to big, big it should be, right? So let me see. Let me give ascending, and I also get confused. Yeah, ascending is small to big. So should be small at the top and big at the bottom. So I will have to make here, this is 148. So make it 130. Make this 100. Say, sorry. Make it 145. And this one, or make it even more smaller. Maybe make it 100. It should look good. Speak, it should be 130. And a pro should be maybe 180. That should be the difference. Okay. Or if not this, then 165. Okay. In between two letters, the distance, if you want to increase or decrease, go to this advanced setting, T option. Line spacing is there. Letter spacing, if you want to reduce, you can reduce by this. And line spacing, if there are multiple lines under one text box, these are all text boxes. I've taken 3 text boxes. You can do it in one text box, but why 3 I have taken? Because I had to show you this hierarchy. It would have not been possible in one text box. That's the reason I've taken. Okay. If you don't want to show this hierarchy, you can take one text box also, no problem. Now, another thing, once you have multiple elements, to align them, select one element from top, then press shift on your keyboard, second, third. Okay. Now go to position. Here there is something called tidy up. Click on tidy up and here left. Tidy up and left. These two has to be there. First tidy up, then left, and then done. Okay. Now let me tell you one thing. It is looking little too much for me. Up row. So I'll make it 145. These I will make 110. This is 135. So 25 more. Here again 25 more, meaning 150. If 25 more here, then 25 more should be here. Otherwise, it'll look too much. Okay. Again, pressing shift, all 3 should be selected. Go to position. In arrange, under arrange, your ideally should be here. You'll have to come to arrange. Then come to tidy up, left. Simple. Okay, now a pro should be in complementing color. Now I will take yellow. So I'm taking this color. Okay, so that it looks better. Okay, speak like a pro. Now it's all set. Now I will simply group it. Now you can make it big. Now, as I was saying that how to pop up a text. Okay, as I'm showing this, let me show you how to pop up a text. Double click on a box. Go to these effects option. And here you have something called shadow. You can click on shadow. It will give you a double shadow. Again, you have the offset, the blur. You can increase the blur to make it more blurred. You can change the color from here as a wish. Okay. Again, double click on this. Effects, shadow, blur a little more. Okay, you can change the color. Same here. Shadow, blur a little. That's all. You can check. This is 31. This also should be 31. So you can keep it like this. The small things matters. Effects, make it 31. This is also, this should be 31. 31, this also should be 30. Yeah. Now,
Shalom, just one question. Sorry,
yes,
I have a very bad throat. So instead of making changes in all the, all of them separately, because what you're doing is the same thing for all the three text boxes.
yes, yes.
Isn't it better to, make changes in one and then duplicate them?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, no problem. You can just create one box. This one. In fact, you
Yeah.
can, without duplicating also, you can imitate it. Suppose I have done this here. Now, if I do, instead of duplicating, I can just select this, go to this option, and then I can go for these two. But then the problem is, if the entire thing is same, here three things are different, the size and all. If I click on it, this will take the entire, uh, changes. Whatever was there, like the size and everything will be same, size, color. Okay.
Okay.
So that is why this
Got it.
is the best way. Okay, because we are neither keeping the size same nor the color same, right? So this is the best. Otherwise, you can do the change on the first box and then duplicate and then further change the other things, color and things. Okay. Either way, as you wish.
Sure.
This is ascending. Now descending is just reversed, as you can see. Speak should be more, so it should be 150. This should be 125, and this should be 100. Descending. If the first word is more emphasizing, then this should be the order. Okay. Select all these three, same way. Position, tidy up, left. Now here I'm taking left alignment, so I'm keeping left. If you want center alignment, then center. As you wish. Okay. Now, where should we keep the image in the position wise? Ideally, the images should be kept in the right hand side. No text should be given in the right hand side. Why? Because there is a big button of timer which comes, you see here. This is because of laptop, the thumbnail size is more. The thumbnail size is ideally very small. If you want to see the thumbnail size, give thumbnail size checker. Okay, thumbnail size preview 1 second. Thumbnail previewer. Any thumbnail previewer you can go. Okay, here you can upload the thumbnail. Let's say I want to upload this thumbnail. Now size view. See, this is the size for home page, like the one we are seeing. Okay, this is the size for mobile home page. Then sidebar, when it is coming at the sidebar, say I'm clicking on any of the videos.
एक वीडियो में ऐसे इफेक्ट्स क्या
Sidebar here, this is how it will look. Hai. This is the search result. If somebody is searching on the search bar and your video is appearing, then it will look like this. Okay, on mobile search bar like this. Okay, channel page, it will be looking like this. So all this small channel page is looking like this. Okay, watch later would be looking like this. Again, mobile also separately they have given, and TV. Getting my point? So you will understand by giving here in this software that what exactly would work for you, what not. Okay. So I'm giving again the software. Size, view. So this is the software which you should go for. Yep, that's pretty much it. Okay. So this is something which I wanted to show. Okay, other than this, there is something called asymmetrical. Asymmetrical means the middle one can be small, the upper and the lower one are same, and then color change. That's pretty much about it. Okay, and other things you can do as you want. Okay, and then select all the, ideally as asymmetrical order works well with middle alignment. So alignments are here also. Okay, alignments are there in position also. Go to position, tidy up, middle. Wait, actually it was there already in the middle. Okay, now go to shadow, just give some shadow and do other changes. Okay, now a few more things. If you want a little bit of jazzy text, which I don't prefer to give ideally, but still if you want, you can go to this app section. Here you can go for cool text. Okay. Go to this one. There are many, don't get confused. All are not free, okay? This is free Text Studio. This is having some decent options free. Okay. Text Studio Maker. Remember this name. Okay. Here you have a decent number of, texts, pre-made texts, which you can try. Again, remember the color psychology. If the background is black, then you can go for golden color or you can go for silver color. So I'm going for this simple font. I'll write speak, all caps. Speak, I will add. Here I'll go speak like. Again, I will add. If you want to change the distance, you can go ahead and change it, but there is no option to change the color. So here only I'll have to make like a pro. Okay, I cannot help. If I would have had the options to change the color, I could have done that. But then again, just check the size by bringing them here. Okay. Yep, that's pretty much it. Just place it here. Select all. Sorry. Close it. Select all three together. Go to position. Go to left alignment. Tidy up. Left and grouping. And that's it. Smart. Okay. Now, if you want this lady to be in the front layer so that it looks dramatic, okay, go to this one, go to position, okay, and go to forward. This is how it is looking. Yeah. Yes. Now, likewise, you have many such options. Okay. You can choose any one as per your mood, as per your requirement. But keeping one template, I have seen it works better. Right. So you can try. The ones which are having premium written, that will not be possibly allowed. Yep, possibly means that is not allowed. But other than that, you can use. There are many options you can try. Okay. So that was pretty much about today's session, which I wanted to cover. Yep, there are many things like if you want any logo or anything, let's say you want an arrow, go for arrow. Sorry. Any element is available here in element section. If you want any elements, you can go to the see all, and you have so many elements, you can try it from here. Okay, anything which is coming in your mind first, come here and type it here. Okay. Yep, so that's pretty much about thumbnail. These few things you'll have to remember. Now your best way would be back calculating. As I told you, you should have the idea of how to create thumbnail. Just get an idea, do not copy, just get an idea and take that idea and recreate it by Canva. You can take help of Nano Banana, and again, you can, fine tune it in Canva and simply go to share, download from page, select the current page, done, and download it. Simple as that. Okay. There is no point in adding, remember, there is no point in adding a subscription button here or your company logo here. No need. Clear? And there would be many things like text boxes. If you want to have other text boxes, here is text, different pre-made texts are also there. Okay, if you want to use them, you can do that. Let's say, okay, this is so weird. This is not, 1 second. Okay, so let's try this one here. Okay, big, like we are making it big. Pro. Okay. Now here a pro, I want to make it little different, so I'll be taking maybe I'll be taking this color. Let's see how does it look. It's not looking good. Okay. What to take? Let's see how does it look. I think this is looking better rather than going for those jazzy things. Yeah, this is better. Max. The alignment is better. Max, what I can do is I can increase the lines gap. It was too overlapping. If you want a slight different distance between the letters, you can do that. Okay, and make it big. That's pretty much about it. And another thing which I would like to mention here is okay. Another thing is here, see, we have taken a blue color, right? So instead of that green color, if I want to match this, then how to do that? Let's say go to this background, go to position, layer, and select the background. Okay, in background you have this color option. Click on this. Here how to change? You can try with no. It seems to be a little difficult here. Let me try with some other color. Let me 1 second. You select the thing, go to position, layer, background, remove it. Okay. Now go to this element, give gradient. Gradient background. Here, choose a one. Try to choose something which is going with this color. If you can get something ready-made, nothing like it. I think this would go well. So I will choose this. If you get something like this, very good. Otherwise, if you want to change also, you go to this color. Okay, go to this plus button and here go to this picker and just pick the color from here. Let's say if you want this light blue color, go to this and it will be changed. Okay, and then you further can adjust a little bit. Okay, and then right click and set the image as background. Simple as, right? So it is looking much better, isn't it? Because I have taken the similar color, right? So that's pretty much about it. All these things, please keep in mind the brand color if you want to establish a particular pattern. Some uh, some channels I have seen, podcast channels. Let's see, podcast channels, they maintain a similar pattern I have seen, right? Because they purposely want to establish that they have the brand color, they want to put that in the mind of their viewers. So it completely depends on what you actually think about, or else you can be open for A/B testing. But then again, I would request you, as I have shown you last day also while content creation and content SEO, that you need 3 thumbnails. So make 3 variants, distinct variants of 3 thumbnails. For example, if you are getting if you definitely will be getting more than 1 videos because you're only working on popular videos, right? So try to imitate 3 videos. 3 videos and create 3 types of thumbnails. Not that similar. Think faster and speak clear. Okay. You can use similar kind of words. Okay. And create another one. But not with the same image. Try to change the image. Okay. And yep, that's pretty much about it. If you have any question, please let me know now. But make the thumbnail very clear. There's no reason why you should be making it very clumsy or very complicated. Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, these images we need to keep our images, or we can have random images.
Again, I told you, depends whether you want to create your personal brand or a business brand. If it is business brand, you really don't have to be bothered to use your own face. You can use any image, whatever suits you, whichever explains your topic better. You can use that. But then again, some people tries to create their personal brand. If you want to do that, then you'll have to use your own image.
And regarding this video editing, can you this time or next time can you show how to do this cinematic style of editing?
I am not getting your words properly, sir. What you're saying, please come again.
One second. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay, so I'm asking about this video editing. How to make this cinematic type of video editing?
What kind of dramatic? What is it?
Cinematic.
Cinematic in the sense?
No, like the shots are coming from the camera movement and all.
Different shots, multi-shot. For video editing, I have already covered. There is no topic as such. So you will have to go through the video editing Medici course. And if there is any specific problem, you can share your screen on the Q&A session. I'll be solving it. Because for video editing, you will have to go through video editing Medici course, which is there. And last week, I have already shown you the basics which you need to do. But more than that, you can go through. There is everything explained there nicely. If you are stuck somewhere, then let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Regarding this creating the 3 variants of thumbnails,
Yes.
will that so what is the significance of creating 3 variants? What if we just going for the one variant to
You
establish?
can, but there is an option of A/B testing, which is a very lucrative option. I guess you have not watched last week's video, no?
Yeah, last week's I've not watched.
Yeah. So please go through that, sir, to stay up. Otherwise, this question would have not come in your mind.
Sure.
See, as you can see, last week I have already shown in content creation. You go through that. There is option for title and thumbnail A/B testing. Okay. So if you go to this test, here is a testing option. You have three options. Now it's up to you whether you want to avail it or not, but I suggest to do that.
All right. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Next question.
हाय पुलमी।
Hi.
मैं ये बोल रही थी जैसे थंबनेल हम लैंग्वेज पे भी हम जो टेस्ट लैंग्वेज हम चैट जीपीटी से करेंगे वो ओडिशा जैसे मैं ओडिया लैंग्वेज में भी कर सकती हूँ, हिंदी लैंग्वेज पे भी कर सकती हूँ क्या?
Yeah, you can do that, but then again, Canva, all those fancy texts might not work for all the languages.
ओके,
So that's the
तो
only
हाउ
problem.
हाउ विल बी
नहीं,
क्रिएटेड
वो नॉर्मल आपको टेक्स्ट लेना पड़ेगा. You
नॉर्मल
check
टेक्स्ट लेना
once
पड़ेगा?
if Canva can detect that language, then good. Like the fancy text which I have shown, if those can detect your language, then it's good. If not, then take normal text box and do it, and
ओके,
then go
नॉर्मल
for
टेक्स्ट, ओके
normal effects which I have shown, text effects,
ओके।
shadow, and yeah.
और एक क्वेश्चन था, जैसे मैं ना मेरा पहले जैसे मैं शॉर्ट अपलोड कर रही थी एआई से, जैसे क्रेयन से हो गया, एआई इमेज डाउनलोड करके मैं अपलोड कर रही थी शॉर्ट्स में। वो शॉर्ट्स में अपलोड में पहले 7.2 के 5.4 के भी हो जाते थे, अभी अभी 233। मैंने ऐसा क्या गलती की, एक बार बताओगे? अभी बहुत कम व्यूज आ रहे हैं। अभी मैं खुद का भी अपनी अपनी इमेज में भी डालती हूँ, वो एडिटिंग करके थोड़ा डालती हूँ, उसमें भी 33 ऐसे 200 400 ऐसे ही व्यूज आ रही है।
कितना बीच में गैप दिया आपने?
वो 2-3 दिन का गैप हो गया
नहीं
है।
नहीं 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 नहीं, आप जब आपका वीडियोस 6-7 हज़ार का जाता था और अभी जब आप कर रहे हो,
नहीं, अभी तो 30 थी, नहीं थी, मतलब
इट इज अ
शायद।
कंटिन्यूअस
यस
चैनल.
यस यस यस।
आप एसीओ में चेंज कीजिए, सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइज्ड ये डालिए, और आप मोबाइल से वायरल ऑडियो के साथ डालिए. ऑडियो का वॉल्यूम अगर आपको नहीं पसंद तो उसको गिरा दीजिए, तो अगेन यू विल गेट व्यू.
ओके, एसईओ चेंज करके ये करूँ मैं?
एसीओ मतलब टाइटल को थोड़ा सा चेंज कीजिए, हैशटैग्स थोड़ा सा चेंज कीजिए.
वो भी कर लिया, वो भी कर लिया मैंने,
देन
टाइटल चेंज
नेक्स्ट
किया।
ऑप्शन इज, इफ दैट इज आल्सो नॉट वर्किंग, देन आपको वायरल ऑडियो
वो
के
ऐसा
साथ.
क्या हुआ था ना, एक बार मैंने ना कोई इमेज है जो मैंने शायद वो लाइसेंस वाला नहीं था। ऐसे भी होता है क्या, लाइसेंस बिना लाइसेंस वाला इमेज आप डाउनलोड करके डालते हो तो उसमें व्यूअर्स भी कम हो जाते हैं, ऐसा कुछ है क्या?
उतना जल्दी नहीं होता है इसका इम्पैक्ट.
इतना जल्दी नहीं होता है ना?
नहीं.
ओके, तो फिर क्या एक बार प्रॉब्लम हुआ, एक बार
हाँ,
मुझे बता
आप
सकते हो?
वायरल ऑडियो के साथ डाल सकते हो, या फिर
हम्म
मोर वायरल कंटेंट जो अभी वायरल जा रहा है आपके निश में. जैसे आप लॉन्ग फॉर्म वीडियो के लिए रिसर्च करते हो, वैसे शॉर्ट्स के लिए भी रिसर्च किया कीजिए. जो वायरल
हम्म
जा रहा है उसी के ऑडियो के साथ आप अपना शॉर्ट्स भी डालिए. इफ यू हैव योर ओन शॉर्ट्स मोर देन 60 सेकेंड्स, तब मत डालिए. 60 सेकेंड्स के नीचे होगा तो ये ऑप्शन है.
ओके, ठीक है।
करके
ठीक है,
देखिए,
ओके।
दैट इज द सेकेंड
ठीक है, मैं
ऑप्शन.
एक बार करके देखती हूँ। ठीक है, थैंक यू।
और मोबाइल से ही डालना शॉर्ट्स हमेशा,
फाइल
मोबाइल
सही
से
डालूंगी।
डालना. हम्म.
ठीक, ठीक
अगर
है, ठीक
लैपटॉप से डाले होंगे डाउनलोड वगैरह करके, तो ये प्रॉब्लम इज वेरी नॉर्मल.
है। ओके
है ना?
ओके,
तो अगर आप कुछ चीजें हैं जो कि आप बना रहे हो लैपटॉप में, तो उसको यूएसबी पोर्ट से अपना मोबाइल में लाके ही आपको डालना पड़ेगा.
वो हम बेल पे डाल के।
हाँ.
ठीक है,
इफ दैट यू
ठीक।
हैव डन, दिस कैन बी अ प्रोबेबल रीजन.
ओके, सर्च पे भी हमने थंबनेल डाल सकते हैं, सर्च पे थंबनेल लगा सकते
मोबाइल
हैं?
से सर्च कर सकते हो, मोबाइल से आप थंबनेल डाल सकते हो, बट दैट हैज टू बी विद इन द वीडियोस, कोई एक शॉट ही. तो अगर आपको प्री प्लान्ड है कि यही इमेज को हमको थंबनेल बनाना है, तो वो इमेज वो शॉर्ट्स के अंदर कहीं पे डाल देना एंड सिलेक्ट
हम्म
दैट. आप
ओके।
देखिएगा सर के उधर है शॉर्ट्स
हम्म
कैसे डाला जाता है. 3 डेज का थर्ड डे में यूट्यूब क्रिएटर्स ब्लूप्रिंट में है, तो वहां पे दिखाए
ओके
होंगे.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू. या नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Anybody has any question? No? All clear? Please start creating videos. Now this is fourth week. I would expect all of you to start creating videos and publishing it. I'm not chasing perfection now. As I told you, first 5 to 8 videos are for getting you started. Where I have seen it's a very bad thing. I have seen 90% of people stay stuck They are unable to start just because they're chasing perfection. Don't chase perfection. Today's perfection will not remain a perfection tomorrow. Right? So perfection is a myth. We are never perfect. Right? Today's yourself, tomorrow's yourself will be better. So yeah, it is ever chasing, right? So stop chasing perfection, stop thinking, overthinking band kar dijiye, stop overthinking, please start creating something. You will create content for next 20 years, so nobody is expecting that you create a well defined content now. There will be a lot of mistakes. Getting started is the main motto for first 5 videos. So please type it in the chat. Within how many days? Days. Today is 22nd. I'm leaving today's date. 23rd. Till which date? I will get 5 long form contents from you, more than 3 to 4 minutes long at least. Please type it. All of you, 7 of you are here. See, you are already ahead of the curve. There are so many people who do not even bother to attend these sessions. Right? So please type it within how many days you consider to complete 5 videos more than 3 to 4 minutes long, more than 4 minutes long at least, with proper alignment. All 5 parts will be there, thumbnail will be there, SEO will be there, title, description, tags will be there. Okay. Others, I've got 3 response, 4th response I've got, 5th response. One more. Who is left? Who has not responded? Yeah. Okay. So long form videos are something which will give you money. Your business, your money, your profit is lying in long form videos. Shorts will help you to gain subscribers and initial views just for motivation. Right? Shorts are not your fate. On YouTube, if you want to build your business or if you want to make some money, profit, long form videos has to be there. No
Can
other.
we do away with shorts in that case? Follow me. Can we do away with shorts? Like we don't do shorts and we only
If you
focus.
can maintain 3 long form videos initially, if you feel, see, anyway, long form videos itself can be converted into shorts. In Filmora, I have shown last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, you showed that.
Yeah. So please consider that from one long form video, you can easily make at least 2 short videos, right? So you just upload that, there is no harm. If you still consider that that will be too much, then okay, instead of every day, we consider every day 1 shot and weekly 3 long form. That is the optimum that you can do. Now, if you cannot do everyday short, then 3 long, 2 shorts, or 2 long, 3 shorts, you can try. And if you're talking about absolutely no short, you can try that also, as long as you have 3 long form videos. Don't compromise on long form videos.
Sure.
Now, another thing I'm telling you guys, those who are saying by end of March, meaning don't sit already. If you have created your channel, let me tell you, there is a protocol in across social media, and YouTube is no exception there. Okay, there is a protocol that social media shadow bans very often. If you are very long time, if you are inactive in your channel, channel will be suffering like anything. Another thing
Can
is
you elaborate this
50.
point? If you are like if you created channels, what is the duration you say that if it is you're inactive?
At least weekly 1 new content must go no matter what. You're not well, you're out of station, you'll have to schedule. 1 long form content should go. Weekly
For
1.
public.
Public, yes, no unlisted private video I'm considering. 1 video should be published, clear publishing. You schedule it, leave, no problem. If you could manage to make...
I have one hesitation. Like I tend to think that I create a video, get it checked from you, and then only publish, which is why I'm not publishing.
No,
Is that
why are you waiting for me to check? No need. I told you, as long as 5 options, 5 things are there, hook, intro, body, call to action
yeah?
button 3 times, Call to action towards the end by yourself, the slide and outro. Publish it.
Okay.
Even if it is worst, I don't mind.
Sure.
Do not wait for anybody on earth, right?
Oh.
For your progress. If you depend on your teacher, on your counselor, on your doctor also, you will be suffering because that person is having their due time for you, right? Your
Sure.
fate will not wait for their mercy. Do not do
Sure.
that. It is a social media. Every minute, every day counts for us.
Noted.
Please do it. No matter what, I will check. You publish the time, 5 to 7 is the time. Publish it. Okay. Then share it with us. No problem.
Sure.
Why do we say this 5 to 7 is the time?
That is the time. If until and unless you please go through last week's session, I have explained everything. Until and unless you have the analytics, if you have the analytics engagement, under engagement, the timing is shown, what time your audience is present. Till the time you're not getting that, it is 5 to 7 for long form videos. Shorts doesn't have any defined timing. You can try different time, whichever works for your channel, you can stick to that. And again, after 5 to 10, after 10 to 15 videos, you will start getting all this data at your analytics. Then you can see what time your viewers are maximum present in YouTube. Expected before 1 or 2 hours from that time you should be publishing, so that you get some traction from within first 1 or 2 hours from your own viewers only. That impacts your content very, very much. So that is how it is. Next question. Okay. Do not wait for the world to give you recognition. You do your work as long as you know this is right. Now you know you're literate about YouTube. Create it.
Hi.
We will keep on doing it better.
हाय पोलमी। मैं ना जैसे मैं शॉर्ट्स डाल के मैं दूसरी चैनल पे, जैसे मेरा दूसरा भी चैनल है, उसमें जाके मैं देखती हूँ ना, वो दिखता है इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट मेरे शॉर्ट्स पे। ऐसा क्यों, एक बार बताओगे?
इनवैलिड आर्ग्यूमेंट
हाँ,
कहाँ पे दिखता है
वो जैसे मैं वही वाला वीडियो मैं दूसरी चैनल पे जाके देखती हूँ, शॉर्ट्स ओपन करके देखती हूँ, तो वो दिखाता है शोइंग इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट। मैं एक बार कौस्तुभ को भी भेजा था ये वाला, तो एक बार मैं आपको भी एक बार शेयर
आप
करूंगी, आप एक बार
स्क्रीनशॉट एक बार
देखो।
शेयर कीजिएगा ग्रुप में, मैं देख लूंगी, क्योंकि ये
हाँ,
लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज एक शॉट आप एक ही चैनल में पब्लिश कर सकते हो, दूसरे
नहीं
चैनल
नहीं,
से आप
पब्लिश एक ही चैनल पे है, मैं दूसरी चैनल पे देख रही थी बस। दूसरी
देख
चैनल
कैसे
पे
रहे थे? कहाँ पे देख रहे थे? स्टूडियो में या नॉर्मल
मैंने
यूट्यूब?
सब्सक्राइब किया है ना, मैंने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब किया है, दूसरी
ठीक है,
चैनल पे इस चैनल को मैंने सब्सक्राइब किया है, तो इसी चैनल को मैं वही शॉर्ट देख रही थी उस चैनल पे जाके, तो वो दिखा रहा है इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट।
मतलब शॉर्ट्स नहीं दिखा रहा है?
शॉर्ट्स दिखा
मतलब
रहा है, शॉर्ट्स दिखा रहा है, शॉर्ट पर नीचे दिखा रहा है बस वो वाला पॉइंट, जो नीचे वाला दिखा रहा है इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट, बस यही दिखा रहा है।
मतलब यहाँ पे अगर मैं अपना चेंज कर दूं,
नहीं, आप एक बार एक शॉर्ट्स ओपन कीजिए, मैं आपको
एक
दिखाती हूँ
सेकंड,
आपको। हाँ हाँ,
मैं
जैसे ये कोई भी चैनल है, मैं उसमें जाके, मेरा जैसे बहुत सारे
आपको
चैनल है,
मैं
मैं
बताती हूँ। ये मैं डैशबोर्ड में हूँ, ठीक है?
हाँ
अभी मैं यूट्यूब में जाती हूँ। अभी बताइए कहाँ से मैं देखूंगी?
हाँ, शॉर्ट्स पे जाके।
हाँ, शॉर्ट्स में जाती हूँ, फिर
हाँ, जैसे मैं ये शॉर्ट्स ओपन करती हूँ,
तुम्हारी जिंदगी
क्लिक
से
करती
जाने
हूँ, वो नीचे मेरा शो कर रहा है। हाँ, यहाँ
अब
पे
मेरी
मुझे
बात
शो कर रहा है नीचे,
तुम्हारी
दिस
जिंदगी
इज
से
इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट।
इधर इनवैलिड आर्ग्यूमेंट दिखाता है।
हाँ, मुझे दिखा रहा है, वही बोल रही हूँ। ये ऐसा प्रॉब्लम पता नहीं, मतलब सारे में नहीं आ रहा है, एक दो वीडियो में आ रहा है, इसी वजह से बोल रही हूँ। या तो मैंने उसी वीडियो में कुछ प्रॉब्लम किया है, क्या है, एक बार मुझे वो बोला
हो सकता
पूछना
है
था।
अगर कोई कोई सॉन्ग आपने लिया है जो कि नॉट अलाउड है। जैसे मैं यहाँ पे वैगपे मीडिया डाला, तो यहाँ पे वैगपे मीडिया का शॉर्ट्स आ रहा है, तो मैं इसमें
हम्म,
क्लिक करती हूँ। कोई
Want to
आर्ग्यूमेंट
become a
वगैरह
great
कुछ नहीं दे
communicator?
रहा है।
Don't just hear.
ओके।
तो ये कुछ हो सकता है कि यू हैव गिवन सम म्यूजिक or something like that. I'm not very sure. I've never heard about this. You just shared the screenshot once it
ओके,
just,
हाँ, मैं आपको स्क्रीन
फिर
शेयर
मैं
करूंगी एक
आपको
बार।
बता पाऊंगी। हाँ,
ठीक है,
very
ठीक है।
rare, but
हाँ,
I'm coming across this issue for the very first time in my life.
ओके।
And that has got nothing to do with your channel. ऐसा नहीं कि आपका अगर कुछ इनवैलिड दिखा रहा है तो दैट विल कम फॉर एनी चैनल, नॉट ओनली फॉर
Okay.
योर चैनल, दैट कैंट हैपन।
Okay.
अगर मैं भी खोलूं आपका यूट्यूब का वो वाला शॉर्ट्स तो मेरे
हाँ
को भी दिखाना चाहिए।
हाँ हाँ, वही बोल रही हूँ, क्योंकि ना मुझे दूसरी, वो जो मेरी चैनल है उसमें नहीं दिखा रहा है, बट मैं दूसरी चैनल पे जाके देख रही हूँ तो वहां पे दिखा रहा है कि इनवैलिड आर्गुमेंट।
ये बहुत रेयर केस है। आई डोंट नो व्हाट वेंट रॉन्ग, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट। आप मुझे स्क्रीनशॉट भेजिएगा, देन आई विल ट्राई टू चेक। ओके,
ओके।
एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? Okay. Please don't stop. Please create content. Next 20 years, you'll be creating content. Don't wait for any reason. Don't stay into procrastination loop. That's the worst bug in this world of, I would say, business. मैंने सर्विस इंडस्ट्री से अभी कंप्लीटली एंटरप्रेन्योर बन गई हूँ, तो मैं बोल रही हूँ इट्स अबाउट द बिजनेस। बिजनेस में एक डिसएडवांटेज होता है जो कि हमारे जिंदगी में और भी इन entire life of ours, in no other segment or no other role, whatever we do is present except being an entrepreneur and a founder or a freelancer. What is that? No pressure on you. Nobody will give any pressure. You will have to motivate yourself, and therefore I have seen 90% people stay stuck in this procrastination loop. There is no reason. Now you guys know what to do, now you guys know how to do, now you have all the resources with you, now you have the guidance also, now you have the community also. Then if still you're not doing, allow me, worst bug in the system. As an entrepreneur, you cannot afford to let this bug corrupt your system internally. Once you are into the possession of this bug, you are towards destroying your own, I would say, business or your own motivation. Because YouTube is not yet your main profession. I know that. There will be family problems, there will be office commitments, there will be your other household requirements. But in spite of that, if you have decided that I will have to create content, regardless to thinking so much that how my content will go, how will it get monetized, so long way to do, why am I doing this, do I really have to do it? Boss, yes, if you're decided, it is your responsibility to manifest it. No matter, even if 3 people are watching your video, that should be your commitment. Last week, 3 people watched my video, 3 spectators, 3 subscribers I have got. It is my sole responsibility to give them next content. Nobody is going to push you, neither your teacher. There is no spoon feeding here. You all are adults. We all have taken the commitment financially as well as mentally. Now this is the time, execute it, or trust me, after 8th week, I'll be vanished. So this weekly push will be gone. After a few weeks, you will be vanished from Saturday sessions. So motivation will be gone. And after a few months, you will even forget how was I supposed to log into YouTube. So 1 lakh will be sayonara, bye-bye, gone from your account. I have seen this in my life, very alarming. Your bad video will make me happy, but your no video will be the worst thing in your account. Account of progress, not bank account. Please put money in your, please put contents in your account. Money has gone already. Now you put content, it will come back eventually. Trust me, it will happen. Okay. So with that note, please stay positive. Please keep working. It is a long way. I know you have chosen this way on your own wish. Please execute it without any excuse. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. I will try my best to put it by tomorrow, max to max day after tomorrow. Okay,
Thank
done?
you.
And I will
Thank
share the link in the group. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Paulami,
Yeah.
I mean, these links, right? The recordings that you're giving, will it be in DAH app courses
No,
section?
no, 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 no.
Anywhere?
I don't have
No?
access. But these videos are there in my YouTube channel. I'm not going to delete it anyway. So you can come back and check. No
All
problem.
right. Okay.
In
Thank
fact,
you.
I think I have created a playlist also separately. I'll give you guys that playlist link also so that you can check these videos itself, because successive other batches will also come. Sir told me to just record it, but I am giving it because recording, not delivering makes no sense. At the same time, I don't have any access to his LMS. So there is no way that I will be, again, it's a big process. I will send it by my drive and then again other stuff. So this will be there. I will keep it in a particular folder like playlist. You can go and check that playlist as many times as you want, lifetime. That is the easiest way, not to complicate it. So I'm not going to delete it. Okay. Just keep that link somewhere so that you can find it. That is more flexible than an LMS, because it is YouTube. You can open anywhere in the world. So I'll put that. In fact, if you want, I can put it as a course also without any money. I will put it in the form of a course, that February batch, February to March 2026, so that you can check that. Your batch details, because otherwise you might get confused. Other batches will also have the similar topic. Okay. Works? Right? Okay. Thank you so much. Keep rocking. Keep learning. Bye-bye.